It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here and Maynard's
Way
here.
up, way up.
Man, listen, so much over the weekend. Y'all know I was at iHeart Festival, but you know, a lot was going on social media, a lot of things happening with this Diddy situation, a lot of people speaking out now. One person who spoke out was a former member of the band from Making the Band 2, Freddy P, and he was on the Art of Dialogue, and they got right into it. I mean, they even said it like, let's just get right into it. And so their conversation was wide-ranging, and Freddy P says that he believes that Diddy was just a mediator when it came to this music industry and dealing with artists.
Let me tell you what Puffy was, and what a lot of them is. They mediators, what they call them mediators, right? You got the Leos who's scared to approach the thugs like that. But Diddy from that world, so I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you got to give up that butt and royalties. And I can change your family life. You know why? Because he had to give up that butt. He wants you to endure what he endured.
Nah, he's crazy.
I know, the way he said it was very blunt. But what he's trying to say is Diddy was in that situation. It's kind of like hazing. Like, I had to do this, so now for you to get on, you have to do the same thing.
Is that what he knows this to be a fact?
What he's implying is that he's been around things and heard things because he was signed to him, and they did do that TV show Making the Band 2. So he's talking about his own observations and things that he's seen and heard.
But it got to suck to be a person like him, though. Like, people only want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you about you. They want to talk to you about somebody else.
You know what I think, too, though? And he says this in the interview. It's actually a thoughtful interview at certain points, right? Because he also does talk about how things happen to people and people have families and kids now. So he wasn't saying people's names and things like that.
Right.
But he's also was trying to say that for Diddy, he couldn't really be himself. And it turned him into a monster, right? Now, he also talked about, everybody's been discussing these 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil. Here's what he said.
1,000 bottles waiting. My boy, that's a lot of back busting, you hear me? It's like you ran a chain of operation of just back busting.
Damn.
Everybody has stories.
Yeah,
but you know what's interesting, because a lot of people that had stories when they did try to tell their stories previously, nobody cared and nobody listened. Like Aubrey O'Day is one of those people, and she on social media shared a song that she wrote about Diddy. She said she wrote this in 2013. Here it is.
There's no escape. This street.
All right, so yeah, she, you know, and
I can't understand what she's saying in the song, though.
Well, I will say,
I don't get it.
yeah,
No escape.
No, but I will say she's been saying this for a long time. She didn't just come out with this now, and nobody cared. Another person who's been saying things for quite some time, and by the way, he was in a coma for a period of time, is Al B. Shore. And here is what Al B. Shore, who is Quincy's father, had to say.
Me talking about situations for over more than a decade and a half, and then all of a sudden everybody woke up like, whoa, we thought you were crazy.
Yeah, and he did say he doesn't feel vindicated by any of this, because there were a lot of casualties, but you know, people are now finally getting a chance to be believed. And he even sent me a couple of messages about that. After I did a interview with his son Quincy on Lip Service, he thanked me for being so kind to him. But he wants to call for an investigation into an entire group of individuals following the release. I'll be sure.
But who's the individuals?
Well, following the release of this fictitious Kim Porter memoir, because you know this memoir came out, it's a bestseller already, but people are saying that Kim Porter didn't even write this, and it's not even real, and he's saying it's fake. And so he wants to find out who put this out there and investigate that.
Got it.
All right. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar.
And
these
some
are the
backbusters.
stories. Yes, these are some back-busting stories. They're flying under the radar. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.